we go. So what is your name and where are you originally from?
My name is Kevin Woodboy, originally from Saigon, Vietnam. I came here to the United States when I was 7, 8, 9 years old.
Okay. And what motivated you to pursue your current field or profession?
So I've been in banking, or I was a banker for over like 15 years. And also as a kid, I love playing Monopoly. So I love real estate. I love looking at houses. So, in my mind, like, I always work in the corporate world and stuff like that. And I don't want to be like 80, 90 years old looking back and regret, you know what I mean, that I never pursue my career in real estate or be an entrepreneur. So that's why I took a leap of faith and, and tried it out. And, I'm so happy it worked out.
So what are some of the challenges or obstacles you faced along the way?
So I was a Chase private client banker. So a lot of my clients are coming from Chase, right? Coming to the branch. So I was an inside banker. Now being in real estate, you have to get your own leads. You know what I mean? So the outside source, you have to work with CPA, insurance rep, lawyers, attorney, everybody. So the first couple of years was very challenging because it's my first time doing outside sales, right? Getting my own leads. So that was very difficult the first 2 years.
Yeah. So how did you overcome those particular challenges and what did you learn from doing those things?
So for me, I'm smart enough to pivot and maneuver, right? So able to get I joined a real estate boot camp, right? So to teach you how to do social media, how to get a client. I have a real estate coach. I'm on a team. I have team leader to help me. I have realtor friends that have been in the industry for like 15, 20 years. So I was able to pick up the brain and see what their suggestions are and able to learn from them. How do I get leads from there?
Yeah. And you've been in business for a very long time. What are some achievements that or successes that you're most particularly proud of?
Um, as a Chase banker, yeah, I was the top three Chase private client banker of the whole county. Also, as a realtor, my first year I was the rising star already. Um, 2021, I was a number one producer for my team, EXP Encore team. And then this year, I'm hitting my record, highest over 10 million in sales. And yep, and also I was in a real estate magazine for August. I was named a top realtor in Orange County for in Garden Grove, in California.
All right, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
So for being so busy, real estate, it is a kind of a 24-hour a day, 7 day a week
Hmm.
profession. How do you balance your work life and your personal life?
So what I learned is there's no perfect work-life balance, right? So I work a lot. I work like 7 days. I show mostly home on weekends and stuff like that. So when I have time, I would, hang out with my family, my wife, and my son, right? So we go like Disneyland, we go to the movies, bowling. He loves Chuck E. Cheese and Nickel Nickel. So we do that all day. So whatever time I have, even when I'm tired, I read like Kobe, even Kobe Bryant said when he's not playing basketball or practicing, doesn't matter how tired he is, he has to play with his kids.
Mhm,
You know what I
mhm,
mean? So that's how I look at life too. You know what I mean? Because as a kid, they don't know how tired you are. How many hours
mhm,
you've been working. You know what I
mhm,
mean?
mhm,
And it's a blessing to have them, around. You know what I mean? And have your own kids and your own family. So
mhm.
you have to make it happen. So but yeah, so as a family man, entrepreneur, you have to really like balance it out. Because your life gets really busy very, very fast.
Yeah. So how do you stay connected to your Vietnamese heritage and culture?
So when I was in college at Pasadena, I was the VSA president, Vietnamese Student Association. I still come back here and there. Last year, I was a sponsor for their coach night, for VSA. I mentored some students there, Also, I'm very involved in the community. I love promoting Vietnamese Westminster Garden Grove businesses. You know what I mean? Promoting their restaurant, promoting their boba, coffee, anything. Also, I'm very involved with the Cal State Promotion, so I will bring the dean, the president, the professor, student to our community in Little Saigon. And show them our culture, Vietnamese culture, their heritage, and our delicious pho and food.
Right. And so what are some of the values and principles that guide you in your in your work and in your life?
So my guys value is very simple. Just just work hard, right? Because life in business, life is gonna knock you down. It, how much time get up, right? And then you gotta have passion for your goal, your dream, your career. Also, be empathy, right? Be kind to people. Be kind to your family, your friends, and your client, right? And be the best that you do. You don't want to you don't want to do a horrible job. You want to give them 110%, go above
Mhm.
beyond for your client, right? Once you
Mhm.
do that, that's when they love you and they refer you more leads and more clients.
Yeah. Speaking of goals, what are some of your goals and aspirations for your future?
Um, so my future right now, in the future, I just want to build a big team, under me, right? You know what I mean? I have a lot of leadership skills, management skills. Um, Also, I want to grow like, professionally and personally too. And also, I want to give back to the community. So I've been in real estate for 6 years now. The last 6 years, I've been doing a lot of toy drive, can drive, Christmas drive, clothing drive. In terms of sponsor for Kevin Bowie Real Estate. So, I feel that there's so much room to give back to the community, our community and the people that need the most. You don't have to be
Mhm.
rich, right? You need to,
Mhm.
give your time, either
Mhm.
help with the kitchen or, taking whatever it may be, right? You can
Mhm.
drive food to the elderly, whatever it may be. You don't need to be a millionaire to start helping the community and the people.
Mhm. Mhm. Hey, and finally, what advice would you give to other Vietnamese diaspora who want to follow in your footsteps?
So my advice is dream big. You have to dream big, right? If you dream too small, you're not gonna go anywhere, and there's no
Mhm.
passion, right? So you have to dream big. You have to hit your goal, and you have to have the grit, the hard work, the determination to chase over your dream, right? Like I said, you don't want to be 90 years old sitting back, you know what I mean, and regret, like, you know what, I should have done this, I should have done that, right? Life is short. You just got to go, follow your passion.
Hey, Kevin, thank you so much for hanging out with us and sharing your words of wisdom in business and personal life.
Thank you, Dan.
So we're going to get to the rapid fire business owner questions. So just answer the
Awesome.
first thing that pops in your head. All right.
Sure. Let's do it.
Who do you look up to?
My heroes are my mom and dad. Right. You know what I
All right.
mean? Growing up, they work very hard, very long hours to support us, to make sure that we have food, we have clothing, and then we're in the best school. So I see them, their hard work and dedication. They just drive me more. You know what I mean? To
Mhm.
be a good son, a good family man, a good dad now. So I love them very much, and they inspire me to be a better man.
Yeah. What's the best business advice you've ever received?
Um, So it's funny. So if you want to go Vietnamese, right? My dad would always say, "God chỉ to none," right? That means, if you have a goal, keep pushing hard, and never give up.
All right.
So like I said, being entrepreneur is very tough, very difficult.
Mhm.
Not anyone can do it. You do need that grit. You need that. Sometimes you need that stubbornness. You know what? Maybe I need to go back get a full-time job or something. You know what I mean? Or sometimes,
Mhm.
you know
Mhm.
what? Let me try 6 more months. Let me try one more year. I do
Mhm.
whatever it takes to survive my business and grow.
Mhm. Mhm. What's your favorite business book?
I like Rich Dad Poor Dad by
Mhm.
Robert Kiyosaki. I like Awaken the Giant Within, Tony
Mhm.
Robbins. I like Millionaire Real Estate by Gary Keller. So those are my three favorite books right now.
All right. If you could do one thing over again, what would it be?
Um, I I would pursue real estate early after I
Mm,
graduate right away.
mm, mm.
Yeah.
All right. Um, you lose everything in your business. The only thing you have is your laptop, cell phone, and an internet connection. How do you rebuild your business in 30 days?
It's easy. So I'm very big on social media, right? So same thing with I only need a laptop and a Wi-Fi. I can promote myself again, but my nickname is King Kevin, King of Real Estate. So I already have that brand. It took me 6 years to have that brand, right? Also, building relationship with your partners, with your friends, colleagues, your high school buddy, college buddies, right? It's all about relationship building, right? And then the leads and the success will come.
Mhm. Don't you have a mug somewhere that says King Kevin?
Yes, thank you so much, Dan, for the King Kevin mugs. No one ever had that. I never had that for me before. I love it. I still have it. Thank you so much.
Excuse me. Um, what's the biggest challenge in your business today?
Biggest challenge is right now. There's no inventory, right? There's no one selling because the seller right now, the owners, they have like 3 to 4% interest rate. So they're happy with the mortgage and they don't want to sell. If they want to sell, they want to upgrade, interest rate can be 7%.
Mhm,
So also right now the rate is 7% or more. So it's very difficult for buyers to to achieve this home and afford those homes. So this
mhm,
is a challenge right now. But for me, it's funny, like this year I'm very blessed. This is like while other realtors and loan officers, escrow company, they're laying off people or they're going down as unfortunate. But my business has grown like tremendously. This is like my biggest year. You know what I mean?
mhm,
Because the 80-20 rule, right? 20%,
mhm,
the top will get the 80% of the leads.
mhm, mhm,
So through my hard work and dedication, people see that. They see that
mhm.
my passion for real estate and helping people to live the American dream.
Yep. Are you familiar with the term 3 feet from gold?
Um, I'm not familiar yet, but I know the theory of it. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay. So just kind of very briefly for those listening, it's the story goes the someone buys a piece of land because he hears there's gold in it. He buys all the equipment and he digs, doesn't hit anything. And then he sells it to the next guy. The next guy only digs 3 feet and he hits a huge vein of gold. So as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, how do you know where you might be just 3 feet from gold or how to pivot into another direction?
This is funny. I don't think I've told anyone this. So like I'm in like 2 years in real estate. I'm doing okay. You know what I mean? And then my wife told me, you know what? I think maybe this real estate thing is not for you. You know what I mean? Because when I left Chase, everything was crazy, right? I have a high salary, stable job for a long time. My mom, my wife, they were like, dude, are you sure you want to do real estate? Are you sure? I'm like, yes, give me 1 year. You know what I mean? So I survived first year and go my second year. It was okay, right? My wife like, you know what? Maybe you just do real estate part time and have a full time job. Like, but I told her no, like my hard work is adding up, right? It's compound interest. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
For all the
mhm,
activity I've done, all the networking, everything, like it's coming. I know the leads, I know the clients, I know the transactions coming. Yet and behold, lucky I was stubborn.
mhm,
Boom. After the second year, during COVID, like my business like blew up. You know, so
mhm, mhm,
so sometimes that's it. That the three feet, right? Like
mhm.
is there. You just gotta believe and just go for it.
All right. Hey, we're hanging out with Kevin Bowie, King Kevin with EXP Encore. Thank you so much for sharing your words of wisdom with us today.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you for having me. Thank you for being a great friend. A great attorney. I'm very blessed to have you on my side and all the listeners. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. This is Kevin Boy here of Kevin Boy Real Estate. I want to give a big shout out to Dan. I worked with him for a long time, and he go above and beyond for his client. He's very professional, very friendly, and I believe in his work. His work is outstanding, and he's very trustworthy. So for me referring my clients to Dan, I know my client will be taken care of. Because he go above beyond, and his knowledgeable about attorney and the law is unbelievable. He's an amazing person, and I trust him 110%. So yep, I definitely refer Dan if you need any any law or any attorney or any advice. He is the man. Thank you so much.